See what you think about 50 and the Harris family. Oh man, it's hilarious. But y'all know 50 ain't done. He's calculated. He's calculated. Let me tell you what my opinion. Let me get my opinion on this. What people's not understanding. Let me tell you a little bit about 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, 2 quarters, half a dollar, 50. Listen, let me tell y'all about that, bro. The man is beyond music. Okay, so all of these old artists that's coming out with their new.
Now this is where the drama truly ramps up. Tia Kemp has apparently told King Harris and the Harris family to pull back from their ongoing public exchanges with 50 Cent. And her suggestion could hold more significance than it appears. Over the years, King Harris has supposedly referenced old stories and thrown out allegations that ignited huge talks online, even prompting 50 Cent to respond in interviews. What makes Tia Kemp's statement stand out is the context surrounding it. This isn't from someone unrelated to 50 Cent. Quite the opposite. Lately, old videos and news reports have popped up indicating that Tia Kemp and 50 Cent shared business connections dating back quite a while. That backstory brings extra meaning to her caution, leading folks to speculate if her words go beyond basic guidance. A number of people have wondered if Tia Kemp's input shows she knows how 50 Cent handles things privately, maybe more than outsiders realize. Certain online chats have gone so far as to guess if her viewpoint stems from being close to his group in the past. They need to let it go. They need to just promote their music and leave that man alone. He does not. He's not entitled to do a verses. He's beyond music now. He's in film and television. Okay? Music doesn't move him anymore. Yes, he was a hip-hop artist. That's how he came about. But he's not. That does not move him anymore. He has elevated to businessman status, okay? And I don't know if others has did that or not, but music is not where he's at anymore. So that, however, there is no verified information confirming any ongoing affiliation. To be clear, there are no confirmed reports that she is officially connected to his team in any formal way. Still, with older media clips and past interactions resurfacing, viewers are debating whether her remarks reflect personal insight or simple loyalty. But the renewed attention has definitely sparked conversation across social platforms. The discussion now turns to public opinion. Some viewers are asking whether Tia Kemp is sincerely offering guidance to King Harris, or if her past connection to 50 Cent could be influencing her stance. Others have questioned whether her comments might unintentionally appear supportive of 50 Cent's position. There are no confirmed reports suggesting any formal alignment, but the speculation has fueled ongoing debate online. In a recent development, Tia Kemp publicly addressed comments reportedly made by King Harris about 50 Cent, and her response quickly gained attention online. According to circulating clips, she appeared to question why the situation was escalating and suggested that certain remarks may not be productive. While she did not use hostile language, her tone signaled that she felt the situation was being taken further than necessary. Observers noted that her comments seemed focused on encouraging a more measured approach rather than adding to the back and forth. Reports also indicate that the discussion gained traction after Rick Ross appeared to weigh in, with some viewers interpreting his stance as taking a side. However, no official statements confirm any formal alignment. The reactions across social media suggest that fans are closely analyzing every response and trying to piece together where each public figure stands. Tia Kemp reportedly made it clear that her perspective comes from experience. I'm referencing past interactions in industry history without going into extreme detail. She appeared to emphasize that public disputes can quickly grow beyond the original issue, especially when amplified by online platforms. Supporters of her stance argue that she is offering practical advice, while critics suggest her history with 50 Cent may influence how her words are perceived. At the same time, King Harris's earlier comments about 50 Cent continue to circulate, prompting debates about whether younger voices in the industry should approach veteran artists differently. None of the individuals involved have confirmed any ongoing private conflict, but the online discourse remains active. Each new clip or repost seems to spark another wave of reactions. As Rick Ross's name became part of the conversation, fans began analyzing his reported reactions and statements. Some interpreted his involvement as subtle support for one side, while others believe his comments were more general observations about the situation. There has been no verified confirmation of any coordinated stance between the parties involved. Overall, the situation highlights how quickly commentary can evolve into widespread discussion. Tia Kim's response, King Harris's earlier remarks, and Rick Ross's reporter position have all added layers to the narrative. While much of the debate remains based on interpretation, the public exchange continues to draw attention and keep audiences watching closely. As more clips circulated, Tia Kent reportedly doubled down on her stance, suggesting that public callouts can sometimes create bigger headlines than necessary. She appeared to imply that experience in the industry teaches people when to speak and when to step back. Viewers quickly picked apart her tone, with some saying she sounded protective of 50 Cent, while others felt she was simply advocating for smarter moves. Not going to pull him, push him. So with Tip dropping his new single, of course he got to sell it? Of course he got to sell it. So hey, here's a strategic move. Let's go at 50. Do a verses. Y'all know he ain't F to do it. You know he's not gonna do it, because if he was going to do it, he would have did it when the wave was going on. When everybody was doing the verses, I'm pretty sure he was offered during that time. The man is beyond music. That's all I can say. So when these artists come out with their music and they go, at no verified reports confirm any direct coordination between her and 50 Cent, but the timing of her response definitely caught attention online. Meanwhile, King Harris's earlier remarks continue trending across platforms, with users reposting segments and adding their own commentary. The online reaction has been split, him showing just how divided public opinion can be when high-profile names are involved. Rick Ross's reported involvement added another layer to the discussion. Some social media users interpreted his comments as subtle backing for one side, while others argued he was just offering general thoughts about respect and legacy in the music world. There has been no official confirmation of any alliance, but fans continue analyzing every word and gesture for hidden meaning. Tia Kemp's response also sparked debate about loyalty versus perspective. Supporters claim she is speaking from personal knowledge and long-term observation. Critics question whether past connections might shape how her statements are received. Regardless, the exchange has pushed the conversation into a wider spotlight, drawing reactions from multiple fan bases at once. Observers have pointed out that situations like this often grow because of social media momentum rather than direct confrontation. Tia Kemp reportedly emphasized that public disputes can quickly shift narratives and create lasting impressions. Her remarks appear focused on strategy and awareness rather than personal attacks, which some viewers saw as a calculated move. King Harris's name continues to be linked to the ongoing chatter, with supporters defending his right to voice opinions, while others encourage a more cautious approach. Rick Ross's reported stance keeps adding curiosity to the mix as audiences attempt to decode where everyone truly stands. With no confirmed statements about any private disagreements, much of the discussion remains rooted in interpretation and public reaction. New clips from Tia Kemp's live session began circulating, and viewers noticed she appeared calm but firm in her delivery. It's about beef with him. Say what you gonna say. He don't give a about y'all said nothing about his dead mama, this, that, and the other. He been without that lady for years. That does not bother him and move him. That's just my opinion. Okay, he is a true villain. He really is. He is not the person to be kept, because I'm gonna tell you something. Everything everybody doing right now that die down, and when they think it's over, that's when that come back up. Starting some, so it's not a good. She reportedly questioned why younger artists feel the need to publicly challenge established figures instead of handling disagreements in a more strategic way. According to those who watched the full stream, she emphasized timing, reputation, and long-term branding as key factors in any public exchange. Her comments were framed as general advice, but many believe the message was clearly directed at the current situation. Some entertainment blogs highlighted that Tia Kemp referenced how quickly narratives can flip online, noting that one viral moment can shape public perception for years. There have been no verified reports of direct communication between her and the parties involved. Yet her commentary continues to spark analysis. Across digital platforms, additional reactions surfaced after fans revisited older interviews connected to the artist involved. In those clips, themes of competition, respect, and media strategy were frequently discussed. Commentators now suggest that the current exchange reflects broader industry dynamics rather than a single disagreement. Tia Kim's recent statements reportedly touched on the importance of protecting one's public image, especially when cameras and live streams are always rolling. Meanwhile, King Harris's supporters argue that Expressing opinions is part of building a voice in entertainment. Others counter that challenging high-profile names can shift attention away from personal projects. Rick Ross's reported remarks continue to be interpreted in multiple ways, with no formal confirmation of any coordinated stance. While the situation appears to be fueled largely by audience reaction and repost culture, industry commentators have also pointed out how quickly alliances are assumed in moments like this. Kemp reportedly addressed speculation directly, suggesting that people online often create narratives without full context. She appeared to stress that not every comment equals loyalty to one side, but rather reflects personal perspective shaped by experience. That clarification has not stopped the debates, though, as viewers continue dissecting her wording line by line. At the same time, discussions about generational differences in the music space have gained momentum. Analysts note that established artists and emerging voices sometimes approach public criticism differently, which can lead to misunderstandings. While no official statements confirm any deeper dispute, the evolving commentary keeps audiences engaged and closely watching every update. During another segment of her live stream, Kemp reportedly addressed the tone of the online debate itself. She suggested that social media can reward bold statements even when they complicate relationships behind the scenes. According to viewers, she emphasized that public platforms are powerful tools that can either elevate or create unnecessary friction. Her remarks were described as measured with a focus on professionalism rather than personal criticism. Entertainment commentators later noted that the situation has drawn attention from multiple blogs and reaction channels, expanding the reach far beyond the original comments. While none of the individuals involved have released formal press statements about a dispute, the steady stream of reactions continues to shape public perception in real time. Some analysts have pointed out that this moment highlights how quickly industry conversations can shift from music to personality dynamics. As reports suggest that Kemp referenced the importance of maintaining strong working relationships, especially in an environment where collaborations and partnerships often overlap. She appeared to underline that reputation travels fast in entertainment circles. At the same time, King Harris's name has been trending in connection with discussions about generational confidence and independence. Supporters frame his stance as bold self-expression, while critics suggest that navigating public commentary requires careful balance. Rick Ross's earlier reported remarks remain part of the discussion, with fans continuing to interpret his position without any confirmed joint statement from the parties involved. Observers have also highlighted how quickly fan communities amplify narratives once prominent names are mentioned together. Kemp reportedly acknowledged that once headlines form, it becomes difficult to control how a story evolves. She appeared to stress awareness of long-term impact over short-term reactions. Her comments were widely shared, sparking debates about strategy, respect, and public image management. In parallel, digital metrics show increased engagement across posts tied to the situation, indicating strong audience curiosity. Comment sections remain divided, with some calling for cooler heads and others encouraging open dialogue. Fortunate situation that took place in Canada. And I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, Despite the intense online chatter, there have been no verified reports confirming any formal conflict, leaving much of the discussion rooted in interpretation and audience response. In another portion of the conversation, Kemp reportedly addressed how quickly private opinions can turn into public headlines. She appeared to caution that once something is said on camera, it can be clipped, reposted, and reframed within minutes. Viewers noted that she seemed focused on media awareness, pointing out that viral moments do not always tell the full story. Her remarks were described as strategic rather than emotional, which added another layer to how people interpreted her stance. Several entertainment pages later reported that her comments sparked renewed debate about how artists manage public disagreements in the streaming era. While there have been no confirmed reports of direct exchanges behind closed doors, the ongoing speculation continues to trend across platforms. Commentators have also highlighted that this situation reflects the evolving role of live stream culture in celebrity discourse. As Kemp reportedly mentioned that live broadcasts create instant reactions, leaving little room to revise or clarify statements once they spread. Observers believe she was signaling the importance of thinking ahead before responding publicly. Her tone was described as firm but composed, which many viewers saw as intentional. At the same time, social media analysts pointed out that engagement numbers around the topic have climbed steadily, showing how quickly audiences lock in when recognizable names are involved. There are still no verified confirmations of any formal dispute. Yet, the visibility of the conversation continues to grow through repost and commentary threads. As the discussion expanded, some industry watchers began framing the moment as a broader lesson about brand alignment and public positioning. Reports suggest Tia kept referenced how reputations are built over time and can shift based on a single viral exchange. She appeared to encourage calculated responses instead of impulsive reactions, a message that many viewers interpreted as practical advice. Meanwhile, debate panels and reaction creators have started breaking down the situation from multiple angles, analyzing body language, word choice, and timing. Despite all the analysis, no official documentation confirms any structured disagreement among the individuals involved. The conversation remains largely shaped by audience interpretation and the rapid pace of online commentary. Across several fan forums, users began dissecting Tia Kemp's exact wording line by line. Some posters claimed her phrasing sounded like insider awareness, while others argue she was simply speaking from general industry experience. A few discussion threads even compare her recent comments to older interviews she has done in the past, pointing out similarities in how she talks about strategy and public image. None of those comparisons confirm any behind-the-scenes involvement, but they have added more layers to the online debate. Digital communities on platforms like Reddit and X have also questioned whether the situation is being amplified more by fan reactions than by the artists themselves. Engagement spikes reportedly followed reposted clips rather than full-length videos, showing how short excerpts are shaping most opinions. Blog sites covering hip-hop culture have reportedly highlighted how Rick Ross's name entering the mix shifted the tone of the discussion. Some writers suggested that when established figures are mentioned together, audiences naturally assume rivalry or alignment, even without direct confirmation. That part where the young guy went like he did this little move and got knocked right there, that does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might clear his throat, need to go get the dream cases, or forum users have since debated whether his comments were direct responses or simply general observations taken out of context. Meanwhile, supporters of King Harris have been active in comment sections, framing the situation as part of a new generation finding its voice. Critics on those same threads argue that timing and delivery matter just as much as confidence. No verified reports confirm any coordinated actions, but the steady flow of opinion pieces keeps the narrative evolving. Reaction channels on video platforms have also joined in, with creators analyzing facial expressions, pauses, and tone from Tia Kemp's live stream clips. Some reviewers claim her calm delivery signals calculated messaging, while others believe she was simply clarifying her perspective. These breakdowns have generated thousands of additional comments, further extending the reach of the topic. In several online polls posted by entertainment pages, while audiences appear split on whether her remarks were neutral advice or indirect support. The results vary by platform, suggesting that fan bases may be influencing outcomes. Despite all the commentary circulating in forums and media spaces, there are still no official confirmations of any formal conflict, leaving interpretation as the driving force behind the ongoing buzz. On several hip-hop discussion boards, longtime users began bringing up past moments where public disagreements turned into marketing boosts. Some forum members suggested this entire situation could unintentionally increase visibility for everyone involved. They pointed to previous industry examples where online debates led to spikes in streaming numbers and interview requests. While there is no confirmed evidence that this was planned, the theory has gained traction in comment sections. Other users push back on that idea, arguing that not every trending topic is strategic. And a few posters even share screenshots of analytics showing temporary jumps in search traffic tied to the names involved. Those numbers have not been independently verified, but they have added another angle to the ongoing conversation. In podcast recap threads, listeners discussed how tone and delivery often influence public reaction more than the actual words spoken. Some commenters observed that Tia Kemp maintained steady composure throughout her remarks, which they interpreted as intentional restraint. Others argued that calm delivery can still carry a strong underlying message. These contrasting takes have fueled long back-and-forth exchanges across fan spaces. Entertainment bloggers have also noted that short-form clips appear to be driving most of the reactions. According to social tracking tools cited in online articles, condensed snippets are receiving far more engagement than full discussions. And that pattern may explain why certain phrases are being amplified while broader context is overlooked. On Instagram threads, verified fan pages have started running side-by-side comparisons of past interviews involving the artist mentioned. Some users claim these clips show consistent themes about respect and industry hierarchy. Others argue that pulling quotes from different years can create misleading parallels. None of the comparisons confirm any direct tension, but they have encouraged deeper analysis among followers. A few digital culture commentators have also suggested that generational shifts in communication style may be at play. They note that younger personalities often lean into bold online expression, while veterans may favor measured responses. This perspective has gained support in forum polls where voters appear divided on whether the current exchange reflects personal disagreement or simply different approaches to public commentary. On Reddit, a thread in the popular hip-hop community started trending after users began mapping out a timeline of events. Posters laid out when the original comments were made, when Tia Kit responded, and when Rick Ross's name entered the conversation. Several users argued that seeing everything in order makes the situation look less explosive than social media headlines suggest. Others insisted the timing still feels intentional. None of the timeline breakdowns confirm any coordinated moves, but the detailed posts have gained heavy upvotes and sparked long debates. Some Redditors also pointed out how quickly reaction pages repost selective moments instead of full explanations. That observation has led to discussions about how editing and clip culture can shape public perception within hours. Over on X, trending tabs briefly feature keywords connected to the situation, with users sharing hot takes and rapid-fire threads. A few verified accounts commented that the discourse reflects a larger pattern in entertainment, where commentary spreads faster than clarification. Screenshots of engagement metrics circulated showing spikes shortly after short clips were shared. While those screenshots have not been officially confirmed, they have fueled speculation about how algorithms amplify conflict-driven conversations. Other users on the platform argue that the entire discussion highlights the power of audience interpretation. Some believe Tia Kemp's words were practical advice, while others read deeper meaning into her phrasing. The split reaction continues to drive reposts and quote tets. In independent entertainment forums, moderators reportedly had to remind users to separate opinion from verified information as the debate intensified. Some participants began analyzing body language from live stream clips, while others focused strictly on transcript excerpts. A few forum members even created polls asking whether Rick Ross's reported remarks were direct commentary or broad industry observations. The results showed a nearly even divide, reflecting just how split the audience remains. Meanwhile, digital culture bloggers have referenced these forum discussions and recap articles, noting how grassroots conversations often shape larger media narratives even without confirmed reports of a formal dispute. The steady wave of user-generated analysis continues to expand the reach of the topic across platforms. As the online discussion continues to unfold, new threads on Reddit and X are now focusing on what happens next. Some users believe the conversation will fade as quickly as it started, while others predict another response could reignite everything. A few entertainment commentators have even suggested that silence from the main figures involved may be a strategic move to let public interest and cool down. There are still no verified reports confirming any formal dispute. Yet, the steady wave of commentary keeps the topic alive across platforms. At this point, the situation seems driven more by interpretation than confirmed facts. So, what do you think? Was Tia Kim offering genuine advice, or did her history make the message land differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more updates and breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update.